A thought blended with a presence of certainty becomes irresistible to circumstance. This is the 7-minute daily focus, day 15 of 365. A thought blended with a presence of certainty becomes irresistible to circumstance. Napoleon Hill. Today's focus, the inner state of actuality. Your inner state of actuality is not emotion. Your inner state of actuality is not a mood. Your inner state of actuality is not a temporary feeling. Your inner state of actuality is the conscious awareness of present reality, the presence of your being. It is the firm awareness of your completed identity. It is the dominant mode of recognition through which reality must be translated. Wattles wrote, "You must think in a way that harmonizes with the formless substance." Your actuality is the substance of your translation. The inner state of actuality does not ask. It announces. The inner state of actuality does not waver. It holds. The inner state of actuality does not seek permission. It commands. Your actuality is the metaphysical setting of your state, and your state determines the physical form of your reality. Close your physical eyes. Pause for a moment. Settle inward. What presence is dominant within you? What actuality is alive beneath your speech? What identity is resonating with the core of your thoughts? Because reality does not respond to your words. It responds to your conscious awareness of what is already real, your actuality. Reality responds to your actuality. A wealthy presence produces wealthy conditions. A fearful presence produces fearful outcomes. A divided presence produces fragmented visibility. Your inner state of actuality must be decided, unified, calm, certain, and authoritative. This is the presence of identity held without fracture. This is the presence that governs appearance. Hill called this the mental vibration of faith. Wattles called it living from the vision. I call it the identity state of actuality. Rest in the following thought. Sense the actuality of wealth, not the idea of it, the presence of it. Sense the actuality of certainty, not the thought of it, the resonance of it. Sense the actuality of identity, not the concept, the presence. Because actuality is not what you think. Presence is what you are. Walk today as one who understands. Your inner state of actuality is the instruction you give reality. Your presence is the pattern. Your resonance is the command. Your identity is the presence that determines the visible world. Hold a state of actuality of calm authority, wealth consciousness, unbroken identity, absolute certainty, and metaphysical dominance. And everything in your physical world must reorganize to match it. This is not a suggestion. This is law. Let me deepen the thought of the inner state of actuality, widening it, expanding it, reinforcing its power until it becomes unmistakably clear that actuality is not just a theoretical thought, theoretical idea, or a feeling, but being itself, Wattles wrote. You must form a clear and definite mental image. You cannot transmit an idea unless you have it yourself. This is the essence of the inner state of actuality. You do not hold just a theoretical idea of reality. You hold the awareness of reality. You do not imagine the identity. You are the identity. You do not attempt to project certainty. You stand inside certainty. Actuality is position. Actuality is stance. And actuality is identity stabilized. Consider this. A person who merely or theoretically thinks wealthy thoughts does not command wealth. A person who merely wishes for certainty does not produce certainty. A person who merely tries to feel powerful does not establish power. But the one who stands in the state of actuality, the one who is conscious of the reality is already complete, becomes the place through which that reality appears. Hill wrote, "The man who knows exactly what he wants has no difficulty believing he can have it." Why? Because he has entered the inner state of actuality. He is not trying to become the identity. He has accepted it. Let your mind settle into this recognition. Actuality is not effort. Actuality is not striving. Actuality is not emotional intensity. Actuality is acceptance, the highest form of metaphysical power. Actuality is recognition, the unbroken awareness of what already is. And actuality is presence, the identity held without division. It is the internal declaration: I am aligned with what is already complete. Walk today with this deeper understanding. Your inner state of actuality is the invisible architecture of your life. Everything you call experience, circumstance, or condition is simply reality expressing itself through the state you maintain. Hill taught, your only limitations are those you set up in your own mind. I concur with that truth by saying, your only limitations are the limits of your state. When your inner state of actuality is unified, reality must obey. When your inner state of actuality is fractured, appearance becomes inconsistent. When your inner state of actuality is rich, identity-driven, and certain, the physical world conforms, aligns with it. This is how metaphysical-driven minds operate and live, not by effort, by actuality, not by force, by presence, and not by wishing, by recognizing. Affirmation for day 15. My inner state of actuality is richness, certainty, and identity. I hold the presence that physical reality must obey, and what I resonate appears.